Recently, I've been exploring the tools at my disposal that I often rarely reach for and seeing how it changes my work. This first set of photos at a concert was me trying to use a Nikon 105mm adapted to my XPro 3, but turning the focus to the crowd and just enjoying the energy that radiated through the whole show, as opposed to just documenting the artist. A few days later, I wanted to push myself to make something different after enjoying how much that last set turned out trying something new. I was feeling a bit burnt out on my other photo projects and just needed something fresh, so I went on a little Main Street walk with my XPro 3 and Nikon 28mm. I think a little adventure like this can be a great way to push yourself out of your creative comfort zone and explore some places, subjects, and gear you might not always use or experience. Typically, I'm using a 35mm, but with this 28 adapted on, I was getting about a 40mm field of view, which was a nice change from my usual. It's just wide enough to get some context, but tight enough that if I wanted to isolate a subject, I could. I found myself looking at scenes a little bit differently, and I had to get closer for some shots and back away for others. In walking around this little main street, I felt like I was capturing this beautiful emptiness. The streets weren't empty per se, but it felt a little hollow, like it was once super vibrant, but for some reason it was all quiet on this specific day. With being so involved in concert photography and shows so late into the evening, I rarely find time to take photos at night, which is an avenue I would love to explore more. With the 28 still on my camera and riding off the feeling of getting some decent photos earlier in that day, I set out for a short walk around a nearby neighborhood to capture that fleeting sunset and an early evening. With very few subjects around, I found myself leaning towards documenting the beauty of these homes. Each is a very different slice of life, but they're all so similar. The way the light was casting a soft yellow glow really brought a calm warmth over each scene and made me feel at ease. While I don't think this is all I'm going to photograph going forward, it was a great exercise getting outside and trying something so different. The photos aren't perfect, but I had a really great time taking them, and that's all that matters.